How's everyone today? This is your host, Kaiser. And this program, the radio is staying in the light. And do your research. We got a lot of goodies on here, things you have never heard before, I promise you. But after I say it, you may hear it later, but know where you heard it first. Because I'm bringing you straight from the ethers. As soon as I get it, I'm bringing it to you. If not soon, as soon as possible. Okay, we're going to talk today a little bit about America's image abroad. And because I was asking myself, man, why do America has to have this posture like a international bully? Yeah, that's how it seems to me. When you start bragging about your weapons and what you're going to do, you're going to kick his butt. It shows that you have a real problem getting along with people. So I keep asking the question, why? 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 Why does Russia and China have no problems dealing with Africa and Asia as equal partners? And why do America have a problem with that? I think it stems from guilt. You know, their experience in America has made them very defensive people who are different than they are. They always feel like they got to be on the guard. And it's not them, not this generation. It's what the ancestors had brought on them. You see, before you can be healed, people, I'm speaking to y'all now, Tamahoos, before y'all can be healed from the criminal past of your ancestors, you got to acknowledge it. You got to say, yeah, them were some crooked, they were some crooked bastards. They did wrong, and we're gonna do better. Do you know that's what heal you if you really mean it? And from that point, you can start conducting yourself better internationally, and you be caught up. In other words, you be able to deal with other people equally because you overcome the handicap that you was given by your ancestors. Here, you was given a handicap, people. I'm telling you. I think it may even be in the DNA. The handicap the ancestors gave you that some people are inferior. You just deal with them on a oversight level, like you're the overlord of them. You couldn't deal with them equally as as equal. You just can't do it. It's just not in you. So that attitude is spread abroad in all your relationships. You think everybody should be dealt with a certain way, and that's based on the way your ancestors dealt with the people here in America. That's all you have to go by. You've been very isolated from dealing with people on an equal basis. I mean, just the mere fact that I say some truths like this, not slandering anybody, not showing hatred, just sharing truth. And the algorithm go, wow. And then a human have to check and say, what's going on here? And say, oh, he's out of line. So they put me at the bottom of the list so my posts don't get circulated. That's why there's few people here. For people to ask that questions, why there's few people here? Yeah, because they don't want this circulated. It's a human doing that based on the algorithm. The words I say are red flags. Yeah. And see, it's that same attitude that keep America behind internationally because you don't know how to deal with people. That's people. We all have dreams and we all want for the same thing for our children to be prosperous, to not just the American dream, just a dream of living a good life, whatever country you're in. Everybody want that for their children. But when you tell people my way or the highway, man, people not gonna. I mean, you're not their God. I mean, we should have learned those lessons 50 years ago, dealing with these little farmers who didn't have anything, but they whipped America. They whipped y'all by sheer will. But they haven't learned the lesson. It's not the force of arms you have that beat the people. It's the righteousness in you. If you got a right intent, a right will, God is with you. If you have a wrong will, I don't care how many arms you got, if you got the wrong attitude, the wrong belief system, the wrong will against the people, if you harbor hatred in your heart, you already lost. So let's see if this gets circulated. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter whether it's circulated or not because the truth is out there. I'm not saying if you don't hear me say it, it's going to be said by somebody else. And come on now, y'all can't, uh, you can try, but you're not going to be able to shadow ban the whole world. The truth's got to be spoken. It's for your healing. It doesn't do me any good. It is for your healing, people. You the one got to look in the mirror and make a change. Okay, that's all I got for y'all. What's going on in the chat? I don't see much. People don't like my videos for some reason. I guess they love them. That's why they don't hit like. Because there's no place you can say I love those videos. So that's why there's few people here. That's why the videos don't get circulated. People just want people come here and listen, have no comment. I don't know why. I guess the knowledge is beyond them. Maybe they're not understanding what I'm saying, what's being said. Maybe they just have hatred and against what's being said. I don't know because no one seemed to want to communicate. No one. Well, maybe because I don't have all the whistles and the images to show you all the. I just got a black screen, so that maybe makes me look like I'm not. I don't know what I'm talking about because my screen is black. Whatever reason, I don't know. But I made a lot more sense than a lot of people on this internet. I don't care how many fancy screens they got, how many images they can show, how much better their voice sound is, or how much better they're able to communicate. I want the substance of things. And there's very few people I really can watch for a long time because just don't vibrate with me. So if you vibrate, yeah, holler, let me know. I talk about the hot time of hoop, but I'm not against anybody. I'm just against ignorance and wrong. And I'm for right. And loving this country, serving this country. I want what's right for this country. But I don't believe these people who we elected to rule. I don't think any of them are qualified. Why? because you haven't went through anything. You know, to be a good ruler, you have to be a person who have went through trials and errors. You know how it feels to be ruled.